So I saw this on Twitter yesterday, and I thought it was interesting to look at and kind of give your thoughts and opinions on. So starting off right away, we have shout out to the Graphic God and Show Sports Turf for actually posting this. But what this is it's AFC North concepts for field changes. So we know, for example, with Paycor Stadium, they're changing the field, but they're pretty much keeping everything the same. It's the same logo at midfield. The end zones would change a little bit, but I mean, it is barely anything different. Like, is it different? Yes. Is it much difference? No. So, with that being said, let's see what we got ideas here. So, starting off right away, we have the Bengals. Now, the Bengals, ooh, okay. I mean, I like it. I love the leaping tiger. That's the number one thing I love more than anything right now is the leaping tiger at midfield. I really wish the Bengals did this. I feel like it's a missed opportunity, especially now that they're changing the field. They could easily give us the leaping tiger, but ended up keeping the same generic logo, sadly. Which I have no problem with. It's just when you compare it to leaping tiger, I think leaping tiger is way better. End zones, kind of similar to what the actual design is and how they've changed it with the new field. Both sidelines saying Bengals. I mean, I feel like from like a artistic perspective, like from overview, like the top view like this, it would look really good. I don't know how it would look like if you were actually on the field. I wish you could get like a kind of a field view point of view of this. But I mean, again, it's not bad. Bengals on either sideline. And then we have the stands are just you know, I like it. I do like it. The field, obviously, the design can't happen. Like, you can't put anything on the field like that. They're back in the day, well, I mean, guys, back in the day, but Boise State, they have, I believe, a blue field. And NFL teams have tried to have a colored field, and it's not going to ever happen. The Browns try to go with a brown field. And you would imagine with the football being brown as well, how difficult that would be to kind of, go about things, as they would say. Play football with a brown field and a brown football. And you're probably going to find yourself in a little bit of an issue, right? So, with that being said, the field can't look like this. I don't mind the stands, though. I think the stands look pretty good. It's just, I'm not sure how it would look when you're actually sitting in the stands. But again, like I said, from a aerial shot, and if they did this like every single game, they showed us an aerial shot of what was going on, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, overall wise, I give this design a W. I don't think it's a bad design. I might actually import this design into Madden. And I'll leave like a link, or not in this video, but I'll leave a link on my community tab in the future if you want to download it. I'm going to start up my Madden franchise series sometime soon. If you guys were not here last year, how this pretty much works is that I kind of do like we watch every single week of football for the Bengals. I do this in May, June, and July. And as we go through, it's the realistic players, real life everything, real schedule, everything like that. So that's what we're going to be starting up in the next couple weeks. We did it last year. You guys loved it. We're going to do it this year as well. And I think this year I'm going to go a little crazier. Last year I kind of just did like post-com of the game. But this year I think I'm going to go a little crazy when it comes to actually trying to be like a realistic commentator. You guys are going to like it, I promise. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go on to our next one here. And this is the Brownies. They got the Brownie, the elf at midfield. So we lost to some damn elves. Nice. Yeah, I mean, again, no problem with this one for the Browns here. I will say that, again, you can't have anything on the field. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't really have an issue with it. Okay, how about... Okay, this is interesting. So you got the 1996 Ravens logo. Interesting. You got the Maryland flag, but with Ravens colors. Kind of very similar, except the actual M&T Bank Stadium, the seats are purple. So it's very similar to what actually M&T Bank Stadium looks like, and then you just have the crows and stuff. And then the Steelers, this is probably the most logical, like out of all the designs, just because this is very simplistic and basic, and no team's going to go as complex as he has on some of these. But I will say this is probably the most realistic, just based on how basic it is. But yeah, I think the Steelers one makes the most sense. Like if they actually did do one of these, I mean these all look good, but I think the Steelers one's the most logical. The Bengals, we for some reason didn't do a leaping tiger, but I don't think they would have that in the stands. But for the Steelers, their stands are already yellow, so this actually makes perfect sense. And then you get the end zones as stripes, yeah, and then sidelines black and orange, or black and yellow. My bad, not orange. So yeah, overall wise, not bad. Tell me down below which one is your favorite. I mean, outside of obviously, outside of the Bengals, which out of all three except for the Bengals, which one is your favorite? That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.